What? Tell me when you're watching, so I can't hear it. Oh, fuck. That is so weird.
Morse Mutual. We're here to help. Sure.
Daniel, are you still there? Can you watch the video now instead, or? But I don't remember why you couldn't though, in the first place. What was the problem for you? It's weird though, cause it's working just fine for me. Yeah, but it's private. Maybe I should just put it. Maybe I should just put it public for a sec. You know, I could. I mean, doesn't. Okay, I guess. No, but I mean, if I set it public, also Daniel can watch it. Maybe. Let's see. Oh, you're watching it now? Okay, yeah, that's the one. Bro, I can't hear a fucking thing. Can you turn the volume a bit up? Because I don't hear a fucking word. Oh, did you watch it?
All
What do you think
passengers
about the
requesting
genius
to stay on
punchline?
call right now.
That's like the least vulgar Neapolitan joke for you. Bro, like every single Neapolitan joke has some sort of vulgarity in it, you know. Every single one. There has some like double meaning or sex joke behind it, bro. Seriously. They don't know how to make a joke without, you know, some fucking twisted meaning. But come on, it was pretty funny. I mean, like I said, it was the best one, but it was very short, so that's why I translated, you know, because there are better jokes, but they are fucking twice as long, so couldn't bother. Plus, putting subtitles on your phone takes a long time anyway, so that's why I didn't want to, you know, I just wanted to put subtitles for a short video, not for fucking long ass videos. That's a shame though, 'cause there are jokes way funnier than that one. Like that one is good, but I found jokes that fucking, bro, I was losing my breath for as much I was laughing, bro. Seriously, how much I was laughing so much I couldn't fucking breathe. Seriously, it's good though. It's still good how, you know, the least funny joke is still very funny, at least for me. I can't get in the casino. I don't know what the fuck is going on here. Fucking god, man. I should really fucking get off, but I don't want to. But I should. I ain't gonna. I'm gonna have to be at work in less than 7 hours. Fuck my life. Usually I'm lucky because I, you know, I get at least I don't know how many hours, but I got a decent amount of hours between one shift and the next day shift. But today I didn't because I got the morning shift right after the afternoon shift, so I got kind of unlucky today. But yeah, I what I'm thinking is imagine people like there are people that do this shit every day. You know, they just end their shift fucking they end their day work at like very late, and the next day they still have to show up in the morning. So that's kind of sad because basically they don't have any free time. They have like 3 hours of free time a day, and in those 3 hours they still have to, you know, do the chores, make their dinner, and all that stuff. So like I'm thinking there are people that basically have no free time. Their life is just basically work home, and so on. For, why? What time do you usually end your uh, work day? And like, what's your shifts like? Like, what are the hours? Your hours of work? If that makes sense, you know. When do you start and when do you end? Mm. Yeah, I mean, what? How many free hours do you have a day? No, I. Oh, so you have like 3 hours of free time every day? I said, how many free hours do you get every day? Like hours of free time, you know? Like, okay, so you go home, you get like 5 hours where you can do what you want, and then you have to go sleep again. Uh, like I said, I'm kind of lucky because I got more than five. Like I got, I don't know how many, but I got a pretty decent amount of free time every day compared to other jobs at least. And I'm even luckier because I don't even have to do the chores and all of that because I live with my parents. So like I just, you know, give them a hand when they gotta pay the bills, but I don't really do anything aside from that. So I have, we could say I have a lot of free time, even the days where I work, like even the weeks where I work busy pretty much every day, I still have plenty of free time compared to other people. So, and that's, that make me think for a second because I was wondering, imagine if I was one of the people that just, wake up, go to work, go back home, they don't even have the time to do anything because they gotta do the chores, and all of that. And they just basically their routine, like their life is just a work home routine without any, like they just got one free day per week or sometimes even less than that. Because there are jobs when you work like you got one free day every 2 weeks. So that's pretty sad. That's I don't think I'll ever settle for a job like that, honestly. Like unless it was like a pretty uh, how can I say that, urgency. Nah, don't not always, bro. There are jobs that pay fucking nothing, and you still don't get anything. I mean, I had a f- I had I had a friend who, like, his salary wasn't. that bad, but it wasn't good either. But he like I said, he had 1 free day every other week. And the problem is like it wasn't even like a good job, you know. It was uh how how do you call somebody who like bakes bread for a living, you know? Somebody who makes baker. Isn't that for cakes? I don't know. Uh, okay, so yeah, he was a baker. I thought so. Like he was a baker, so his job wasn't even like a fucking dream job. He didn't have like he had almost no free time at all, and on top of that, he didn't even get paid that much. Like his salary was like decent, just enough to make him, you know, able to live on himself, like to make him afford to pay the bills and all of that. So I couldn't do his life. Like he said, he liked this job, so that's why he kept doing it. You know, he said he did it out of passion. I mean, good for him, but still, he worked his ass off. So, like, you may like a job, um, to a certain degree, you know, because even if you like what you do, if you work too much, then it's gonna get like you'll get to a point where you don't want to do it, and you'll just feel heavy, you know. Like you're like carrying a weight on your shoulders that you can get rid of. Like I said, when I complain about my job, I think about this type of like these situations here, and consider myself pretty lucky and just look at the bright side instead. I know, right? Exactly. There are jobs that I don't get how people have the mental strength to do them. My God, I so don't want to go tomorrow because it will feel like such a. I mean, it's already tomorrow, but it will still feel like a waste of time because you just basically go there and like I mean, in my case, I mean, I go there, fucking stand there for a fucking few hours, then go back home. Like, what's the point? Just let me sleep at this point, you know? Man, I mean, I could have said no. To be fair, I could have told them, no, listen, I don't want to go to work tomorrow. I mean, not don't wanna, but like I can go for whatever reason. Like just make up an excuse. But I'm not the type of person to do that. I try to save up excuses for when I actually need them. So uh, the bright side is tomorrow is no wait fuck there is no bright side because I don't wanna fuck. Oh my god. Tomorrow is fucking Christmas Eve. I don't wanna go with my parents. I don't wanna go with my relatives, bro. I wanna stay at home. Fuck. It's not because I don't like my relatives, but I just wanna stay at home. I'm not the social type of person. I just how how. Yeah, but if you say that you don't wanna go, you know, if you refuse to go with them, then you'll get considered as fucking a social. I yeah, I'm a social, so fucking what? Let me stay at home. Why do you care? You know? Why do you have to wait for fucking Christmas to meet like to make everybody meet? You know what I mean? Like just if you wanna meet so bad, just do it whenever you want. Why do you have to wait for Christmas to do it? That's what pisses me off. This shit is so fake, you know. I don't want to go there, not because I don't like y'all or anything, but because I just want to stay at home because I'm that type of person, you know. But instead, I gotta go there because if I don't do it, then I'll get considered as social. But if you think yourself as so social compared to me, just organize this type of shit more often. You know, just arrange more meetings. Why do you have to bother me for that? You know, that's so fucking. I don't know. That's so annoying, man. Plus, I'll no, like I said, at least I like my relatives, my cousins, so I'm kind of lucky on that side. But plus, I'll have to fucking listen to my father uh, farmi la ramanzina, bro. How do we say that shit? As in, lecture me. There we go. I'm gonna have to listen to my father lecture me on, how is Christmas is the day Jesus Christ was born, and I'm an atheist, so he's probably gonna ask me, "Oh, why are you celebrating Christmas then?" And I'll have to reply to him because if I didn't, then everybody would be fucking asking me why I didn't. So just make up your mind, you know. Either I do it or I don't. Can you believe how crazy that shit is, bro? If I don't celebrate, then I'm on a social. If I do it, then I'm incoherent. Like, bro, what the fuck do I do then? Yeah, my mother wants to punch me every time. My mother wants my mother my mother would want to punch me every time I say porco dio. In fact, so man, I'm not even an atheist. I just think, bro, like you can't say for certain that, in my opinion, you can say for certain that God exists, and if He does, He's all misericordioso. Bro, I don't even say that shit. Let me think. Misericord, merciful, probably. Yeah, yeah. Misericordia is like mercy, so I guess like you can't say that God is fucking merciful, selfless, and all of that because look how messed up shit there is in this world. So and when I say this shit to my parents, they tell me, no, but that's the man's fault, you know, you can't blame it to God. Okay, so when something good happens, then it's because God allowed it, but when something bad happens, then it's not God's fault. Isn't he omnipotent? Isn't he supposed to be some kind of omnipotent being, you know? Shouldn't he be able to do everything? Like, fuck you mean? Like, you're the one that's incoherent, not me. Like, but he gave us free. He gave us yeah, he gave us free will, you know, he gave us the liberty of choice to do whatever we want, so he loves his children. Yeah, if he loves his fucking children so much, he would have exterminated us already fucking long time ago because he would realize how messed up this shit is, you know, like the mess he created, and he would just put an end to it, like, at once. But instead, he just sits his ass there in heaven, if that even exists, that is. He just sits, he says, watch everything crumble, and just doesn't do shit. So, fuck am I supposed to think? You know, why should I believe in somebody that acts like that? Either he doesn't exist, or if he does, he's just fucking a porco. Or maybe like there's like a third option, which is maybe he's not omnipotent. Maybe he created the world. He gave us free libero arbitrio, bro. Let me check the translation for this shit. I want to use the right words. Libero arbitrio. Save the comment. There we go. Free will. But I said free will, so I was right. Anyway, he gave us free will. Like maybe it's not omnipotent, you know. He gave us free will, but now he can't stop what he created. Like maybe there's something that stops him from resetting everything, you know. Like it can't actually put an end to this. It's maybe like imagine that you create something. For example, I don't know. Like the best example I can think of is maybe you create a robot Like you do it with good intentions, but then something goes wrong. The robot becomes evil, and you don't know how to stop it, even though you created it, but you are not able to stop it. Maybe that's the problem. Maybe God is not bad, but doesn't know how to fix the mess he did. Could be. I don't see any other way, bro. Like either he's fucking evil, or he's not omnipotent. Like I don't see any middle ground. Bro, that's what also pisses me off. It's like this. Like it's like they know everything about him. They know what he looks like. They know fucking when he was born, what he did in life. Like, how do you know all that shit, bro? Who are you? Like, you just believe in a book that is from millenniums ago. Like, do you can you even imagine the amount of things that can the change between a century and the next one? Like, imagine between millenniums, you know. And the worst part is when I say this shit, they tell me, "Oh, so you don't believe in history books then?" And my answer would be, "Why would I give a shit? Why would I?" What I mean is, yeah, maybe you're right. Maybe I shouldn't believe in history books, but this doesn't change the fact. Maybe usually that's also it's also true. No, what I mean is what Well, no, what I mean is maybe there could be something inaccurate about history books. That's what maybe. But what I mean is, uh, usually history books have some sort of proof, of what they're talking about. Maybe there are like the statues and all of that, like buildings that belong to centuries ago and all of that. But like when you talk about God, what proof do you have? Well, miracles. Yeah, there are things that we don't know how to explain. We don't have an explanation of, but who says they're miracles? Maybe there's just something that we still don't know how it works. And let's say we never find out how that shit works. Let's say we never discover the truth behind it. Uh, what that This doesn't change the fact that God still acts like a fucking dickhead because he doesn't do anything about this fucking world, bro. He doesn't punish bad people, and he doesn't reward good people. So it just doesn't give a fuck. It's like everything is just uh, ruled by I don't know. Um, Everything is just randomized. It just there aren't karma. Is not real. It's not like every action has got consequences. It's not like you do something bad and it will eventually fire back at you. We don't know this shit. It's like everything just happens and has a flow, but you can't do anything about it. It just happens, and that's what the world looks like to me, at least. And also, no, I mean also, uh, God is good, they say, but if you don't worship Him, then you're gonna go to hell. Like, what the fuck? So He's good, but wants to be worshipped. Otherwise, then you're a you're in His fucking kill list. You're just gonna go to hell. Like, Man, uh, when I state my opinions, people like at least my parents they just um etiquettare, bro. My brain is not working. I have to use the translator too much now. Wait. Label, yeah, of course. They label me as um disrespectful, but I'm not disrespectful. I'm just like you asked for my opinion. Why am I disrespectful? And plus, you're the one that started this shit in the first place. You came to me. You basically, when I was a kid, they gave me fucking hell. I couldn't live a normal life because, like, there were periods where if I didn't go to church, they would I don't know, they would just fucking they wouldn't leave me alone. They would bother me every single time, yell at me, especially my father. So now that I'm a grown up, they kind of gave up, but still sometimes they lecture me. But now I'm a grown up, so I don't really give a shit. I just they can't really do anything. They can just do what they want. Like when I was a kid, they would kind of force their beliefs on me, but now they can't. So fuck God, fuck everything, bro. Why you're basically forcing your religion on me, but then you point your finger at Muslims and say, "Oh, look at what they do. They're extremists, bro. They're so bad. They're bad and we're good because Jesus is real and what's the fucking Muslim God again? Allah is not. Man, fuck this shit. Get the fuck out of my face with that shit. Honestly, I don't give a fuck. You can preach whatever you want as long as you don't bother me. Then we're good. Like the only, like my mother says I'm disrespectful because sometimes I blaspheme in her face. But honestly, considering how like my childhood was, what fucking I went through, honestly, I kind of deserved it. I kind of deserved a bit of. And I have kind of the right to say whatever I want about God, honestly. But maybe I shouldn't do that. Maybe I should just fucking mind my own business. But yeah, like I say, it's not my mother. My father is mostly the problem. He kind of wants me to believe in God, but I told him, listen, even if I wanted to, I just can't find any reasonable way, any reasonable way that will make me think that God is real and is good and all of that. I just can't think that, bro. There are too many things that I can find a solution of. There are too many problems that I just don't make sense. It like this can work out. If God is real, then this should be completely different. It's kind of hard for me to say what I'm trying to say. It's like the world is too much of a mess to believe that a God is real and is a good being. Pretty much, that's you can sum it up this way. Uh, Daniel, what's your take about this, bro? You've been quiet for the past hour. You know what happened to the last person and they didn't have an opinion? They got shot in the freaking head by a pistol. Now you probably don't know what I'm talking about. There's like this scene in Pulp Fiction where there's this guy that's